Hello everyone, my name is Yuko Tomizuka. I'm a global real estate investment advisor with more than 30 years of experience. Today I'd like to speak something about Japanese business philosophy to you because for you non-Japanese people, knowing Japanese business philosophy and the Japanese mindset will be beneficial for you to success or win your business or the spread and expand your business growth here in Japanese market as well. So let me share my screen. Today's topic is this. I want to work with you, how to get respect from your staff. Now, this is part two. I was talking about how to develop the good relation with your staff's employees, right? And those are the tips. Judge people by personality, not by their background. I just shared episode like party, no, not interview. The starting with party and judging the personality of the company who your company is going to merge. Yeah. And number two, impress and surprise staffs. Number three, don't be afraid to be hated. Number four, maintain the ethical value and conduct the best practice. Number five, listen to others by putting yourself in their shoes. Starting from number four, maintain the ethical value and conduct the best practice. Inamori was talking about JAL, Japan Airlines. The first year's financial result of JAL under its rescue program was sales of 1.3622 trillion yen, operating profit of 188 billion Japanese yen, and a profit margin of 14%, which was the best financial results since the company was founded, and the profit was the highest among many airlines in the world. Andy, the former Kyocera management team member, recalled the story of Kyocera M&A. I just shared this episode as well. I myself was embarking on the air transportation business, which I was a completely unexplored field for me. I didn't have good skills and knowledge. So my abilities were low in the life formula. Life or work result equal to ability multiplied by enthusiasm multiplied by ethical value, your ethical standard. And therefore, I have been working hard. At the same time, I have asked to employees to have the enthusiasm to realize Japan Airlines, to revitalize Japan Airlines. Moreover, it changed the mindset of JAL staff that they admit they had been arrogant as Japan's national flag carrier. Learning humbleness is the key to revitalization. Conducting such practice made such a wonderful change. In addition, there is an episode of Alex, the president of Kyocera after Inamori's error. When Alex went to Panasonic for sales promotion, the procurement head said that Panasonic wants to do business with only the top three companies. There was no room for Kyocera. Alex remembered Mr. Konosuke Matsushita's words. Told the procurement manager, Matsushita was the founder of Panasonic. I heard that Konosuke Matsushita said, what he said didn't seem to be what you said. The procurement manager said, Konosuke said he would do business with anyone as long as the products are good and cheap. Then the procurement manager's attitude had changed. He became serious in listening to Alex. Alex called Mr. Inamori that day. Mr. Inamori was very pleased. Alex returned to the office almost around 10 p.m. Then Alex found someone standing at the company gate. It was Inamori who was waiting for Alex. As soon as Inamori saw Alex, he approached and shook hands firmly and saying, "Oh, Alex, you did a great job. Well done. You're a great guy." At that time, Alex thought, I swear to do my best for Inamori, for him. Mr. Inamori was proud and cherished Alex, who did the right thing as a human being. This overlaps with the second point, which is surprisingly impressing employees. Listen to others while putting yourself in their shoes. This is point number 5. The top management of the Bank of Kyoto says, when we have trouble, go to Kyocera and ask Inamori's advice. He really listened to me. Mr. Inamori, on his large personal agenda, started taking notes. When I asked him what he was doing, he said that he could concentrate only on what he should think at the moment, which means our bank's trouble. Human beings are not God. But if you concentrate with such attention, with such attitude, you could make a lot of right decisions. If your mind is occupied with a lot of thoughts or a lot of miscellaneous things, you cannot concentrate and you will make a mistake. At least for 5 minutes, like a meditation, you should make your mind blank, vacant, and be prepared to concentrate thoroughly on one thing demonstrated in front of you. Also, if you think about whether or not your response can please your client's counterpart, you would fail to make the right decision. Mr. Inamori is thinking about what he can do for the company, employees, and society, and whether or not it will be useful for those stakeholders, not to himself. If you come up with a decision to protect yourself, you would fail. Bank of Kyoto recorded this episode. Inamori made a speech for the celebration of Bank of Kyoto. Inamori told how to identify the prominent presidents of venture capitals, companies, which they should finance, because uh, Bank of Kyoto needs to find the good venture capital, the good venture companies. The qualifications of a president that financial institutions can trust are as follows. Number one, have high professional technology. Number two, have a dream and challenging spirit. Number three, keep strong desires that are embedded into the subconscious level, subconscious mind, people's. Clarify the significance and the purpose of the business. Number five, make the right decisions as a human being. When these qualifications can be seen through actual business conduct of the president, I think employees start respecting leaders. No arms or weapons are needed, just the management attitude. People spontaneously think, I want to work for you. I humbly learn such lessons and start incorporating those tips into our businesses. For further questions, please email to this address. Thank you for your attention.